Hey fam, welcome back to Paranormal Musings Podcast. This is episode 29, and we're with Sherman Mobley from the Haunted Fairbanks House in Louisiana. I'm joined by Sherman Mobley himself and my co-hosts Rich and Cordell. Uh, Going to give everybody a brief history of the place, and then we're going to turn it over to Sherman so he can tell us what's actually going on there. And we'll get to know about him a little bit and definitely know about the house. And then hopefully you folks who see this, watching this right now or see it later, will go support Sherman and, you know, help keep this piece of history going. The Fairbanks house was built in 1894 by Henry Fairbanks for his new wife, Henrietta Nettie Blackman. The ground where the house was built was once an Indian campground until the French came up from Natchez, Mississippi, and killed or captured the Indians in revenge for the massacre of the French in Natchez. After that, the land was used as slave quarters for three major plantations in the area. The site where the house sits was once the location of the overseer's house. Henry Fairbanks and Nettie Blackman welcomed a son, Russell Fairbanks, in 1895. In 1897, they had another son, Thomas. On February 11th, 1899, they had a daughter named Henrietta. Henry went out to celebrate, and on returning home, he fell from his horse and died 3 days later on Valentine's Day at the house. A year later, it was rumored that Thomas fell down the stairs and died at the age of 3. In 1901, Nettie married Dr. Henry Dish, who later passed away at the home in 1924. She had 2 children with Henry Dish, a son named Willie and a daughter named Mary. Henrietta Fairbanks, who was born in 1899, suffered from epilepsy and has seizures, which caused mental problems. The family, they would keep her upstairs during the day. Mental illness, back then, of course, was a matter of shame for the family. She would sit in the dormer in her room and look outside. She would sometimes have mental breakdowns. They would have to lock her in a closet in her room upstairs. She was eventually sent to the state mental hospital where she died in 1922. She was returned home, her body, of course, for the funeral, and was buried with other family members in Old Pine Hills Cemetery. Nettie later passed away in 1932. In 1935, her son Russell bought out the other siblings and had the house turned around to face the new highway, which ran behind the house, and had an addition added and remodeled the interior. Dr. Fairbanks, he drowned in Lake Lovelace in 1971. The house remained in the family until 2012, at which time it was sold. There were multiple owners, but no one would stay in the house very long due to strange occurrences. The house actually was featured on the Dead Files TV show in 2016. Source of the hauntings is unknown, but there seems to be multiple spirits that come and go in the house. It's believed a portal exists in the home that allows spirits to enter and exit the house. There's an entity named Ian who is very dominant and causes other spirits to hide or leave. And if you remember, I spoke about an overseer. Well, Ian is believed to be the overseer who was buried standing up on Pine Hill so he could keep an eye on the slaves even after his death. The homes had multiple sightings of shadow figures, orbs. EVPs are commonly heard throughout the house, and also female voices whispering to one another. It had fallen into disrepair and was restored in 2024, and is open for paranormal investigations and other public events. Sherman's going to explain all that to us. And Sherman, the floor is yours. How's it going, brother? Tell us about yourself and tell us about the house.
Thank you for having me on tonight. I sell real estate and I bought the house. Nobody else would buy it, but it had gotten in pretty bad shape. But I've seen it for years and I kept wanting the house. My wife says I'm crazy for even buying the thing. She's scared of it. She starts getting dark. She's ready to go home. It took a year just to get it back in the shape you see it now. But during the entire time during the remodel, it was constantly something going on. It's like they didn't like us messing with the house. But it's open now. We got it opened up. Like I said, it's 5-bedroom. We open it for Airbnb. mainly for paranormal investigation. We have groups come in. We just finished filming a TV show a couple of weeks ago. And like I said, it was on the Dead Files. But it should be coming up on some more shows pretty soon. I hope we're starting to get a little more interest in the house. And like I said, it's only been open a year. So most people don't even know about it. But it is sitting on the old Indian grounds and the old slave quarter. So I've been told not to dig in the yard, dig somebody up.
No digging. No digging.
Yeah, I don't dig in the yard much.
You're gonna get a surprise.
Yeah, you might get something you don't want.
That would
Yeah.
make me want to dig.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good with that.
You don't want me to dig? I'm digging.
No, there's some things, especially down around them parts, you probably don't want to be digging.
Yeah. Especially
You gonna get something.
They call that the island. It's not actually an island. It's just when the old Mississippi River would come up, that was only flat, high ground you could go to. So that's why they call it like Sicily Island.
Okay.
But it borders the hills. But it was, like I said, it was 3 big plantations there, and everybody down there is kin to one another. So it was a ditto plantation originally. I did verify that. And, it was taken away. He lost it after the Civil War, and they broke it up into pieces, and it was sold off to different people. But it ended up back in the family. Like I said, everybody's about kin to one another. There's several big plantations around that's not open to the public. I would love to go look at them. But like this,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like I said, it was built in 1894, and it was facing the old road. It was a lot smaller then. It's been added on to, especially when they turned it around. They took in some of the porches. The whole back of the house used to be a porch, but it's been taken in, made bathrooms and kitchens and stuff like that.
Was there a reason why it was turned around, do you know? Or?
They built a new highway, and it came in behind the house. When they built Highway 15, they ran it through the backyard, in behind all the houses through fields. Dr. Fairbanks just wanted to face the highway. He was a dentist. His dentist office is still standing next door.
Really?
He lives in it.
I mean, most houses do face the highway, so the front usually faces.
Look how nice my house is compared to yours.
What is it? Well, I mean, he had a highway going through your backyard is kind of like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want
That's
a highway
wild.
going through my backyard.
That's wild.
Yeah. I like the original road. It's still behind the house, and it's rarely used anymore. It's still there. That's the way I go into the house. I just like coming in. It's like a little narrow road, trees on both sides.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's a quiet town. There's not many people live there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what the population is or no?
I think around 300, but I think they're counting too many.
Wow.
Definitely a small town.
That is a small town for sure, man.
I don't know how far out they're counting. I don't know. That seems like a lot to me. Because it don't take but like less than a minute to pass through once you come in one side and out the other.
That's nice to me. It's like you ain't got to worry about too many people bothering you.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't from around there. Everybody's gonna know.
When I bought it, I asked at City Hall. I says, "You have to worry about anybody breaking in?" She said, "If they do, we'll know who it is."
Yeah, you'll know who it is.
So when I have a couple, we have to watch. She said, "If something comes up missing, just tell us. We know where to go get it." She said,
"Yeah, they go right to the house."
She said, "Nobody's going in there anyway, so don't worry about it."
Yeah.
I accidentally left the door open for over a week and didn't even know it. Nobody even, it's got security cameras. Nobody even comes near the house.
Yeah.
Nice.
They obviously know about the history of it then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Security system.
Huh?
the house is its own security system.
Yeah.
So nobody will just mess with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I asked people, I said, when you drive by, you never wave when I'm here. They said, I don't look over there. There's somebody be looking out the window at me.
Oh, man.
That's why nobody would buy it. That girl said she had to sell it. Nobody would buy it. They'd find out it was haunted and they would back out on it.
Wow.
Oh man.
I mean, it's some people they can't deal with that. I know my wife.
Yeah.
I if I like bought a place like that, I could not tell her. I'd be in trouble later once she found out because she'd be like, "No, we're not doing that."
My wife has never spent the night. Never. She said she's not going to either because she saw a shadow figure walking through looking at her, and that was the end of that.
Oh,
Really?
wow! In the house? In the house?
Yes.
Ooh,
That was
man.
probably 3 to 4 weeks ago when she saw him.
Wow.
She stays in the TV room. They call that the safe room. The family told me there's nothing that bothers you in there, so that's where she'll stay in there mostly.
In the safe room.
Yeah.
That's where we set up home base at, buddy.
Yeah.
It's TV room. I haven't been down there lately. We were so busy in October. Nobody's come the last few weeks, so I've just kind of let it ride. I might have to go down and do some work on it too.
Yeah.
So is it open year? It's open year round, or is it like a seasonal thing? Year round?
Yeah. It's got
Is it an everyday thing or a weekend thing?
Every day if somebody wants to come.
Okay.
I have a website just got a calendar on it. You just pick out the days you want.
Nice. So you can do everything on the website.
Yes.
Folks who see this, they can just go on there and if it's available.
Yeah, it shows available dates and you just book now, it says. It's a booking website.
Nice.
Like I said, it's also on Airbnb, but they charge many fees. It's a lot more expensive than there.
Yeah.
I did have an Airbnb, some customers, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. They stayed 30 minutes, texted me, said, dude, we got to go. They tripping in here.
Oh, man.
And all the ghost hunters got mad. They said, they didn't do nothing when we came. I said, they knew you were looking for them.
Yeah, you were looking for them. Yeah. They tripping in here. We got to go.
That's usually how it goes too, man.
Yeah.
They're not looking for it. Some of the best EVPs in the house is when the Airbnb customers, they're not even looking for them, and I get some of the best EVPs.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
So if we were to go there, all right, so there's 5 bedrooms in the place, right? Is that 5? There's 5 bedrooms? Yeah. So does that, I guess what I'm trying to get at, so the Airbnb could be any given night for one of the bedrooms in there, and then you would rent out like the rest of the rooms separately, or is it like a whole thing to itself kind of thing, or
you get the whole house?
The whole house, okay.
I have people come and just one person comes from Florida and he rents the whole house, stays by himself.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Stayed by himself? Wow. Cool.
We do have public events. That's the only time I rent it out by the room because a lot of people coming for a ghost hunt, you know.
Gotcha. Okay.
The rest of the time you get the whole house. It's yours. Like I said, I'll greet people and get them checked in, tell them about stuff, and then I go home. Nice. Especially my wife, she'll start saying, it's getting dark. It's time to
go. That's pretty cool. You get to do events there too, because then you get, more of the public who maybe they're not investigators, but they're interested and stuff like that. And then they could come and check out the place and, have a few people standing there. They probably feel safer that way, if they don't do what we do.
Yeah. We have a lot of birthday parties come. They just want to come to a haunted house, scary place,
Yeah. Yep.
That's a cool birthday party right there.
Do you do other things there? So down here in Florida, I stayed in the inn once. It was a haunted inn, and they did weddings and stuff like that. You do stuff like that too, or?
We haven't had any, but if somebody wanted to, they could.
Anybody? Yeah, you can rent it for all kinds of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's good.
I say it's hard to get local people here.
Yeah.
It's usually out of towners because the locals they've heard so much about it they don't want anything to do with it. Which I understand. If you sit there, I go sometimes by myself. You just sit and listen. You hear. Here lately, I've been hearing it's like mumbling voices, knocks. You'll hear.
Yeah.
And I have heard like sounds like a kid running up and down the stairs.
Wow.
Yeah. Old place like that. I would say, because it's super old. It's in the 1800s. I think your best investigation is to be quiet.
Yeah.
All the tricks we all bring and use, I don't. Older places like that, I think you'll get more out of.
Yeah.
Being more
receptive.
Yeah. Don't be so sophisticated and bring everything because you can get some stuff. But I think a lot of your time there should probably be spent being quiet, listening.
Yeah, just ask questions and listen.
Just listen. Don't and rapid fire questions. Don't do that. You should do that anyway. No rapid fire questions. Ask the question. Listen.
And if they start telling you to leave, you're better off doing it because the one that starts out, he has gotten violent. So he's thrown a piece of pipe at somebody. He's he's scared quite a few people because when he shows up, the rest of them, like I said, they go hide.
They go hiding.
And he don't play games. He scratch people. He's bad about pulling hair, especially women's hair. He'll grab her hair and snatch on it.
Yeah. And who is that?
Ian is the one that we believe is his name. I had a psychic in, and she told me he's lying. That's not his name.
He's the guy. Ian's the one buried, standing up, so he can, even in death, keep eyes on the slaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's buried out on Pine Hill at Pine Hill Plantation.
Have you had any encounters with Ian?
Oh, me? I have them all the time. Every time I go down there, something goes on. I was down there changing the front porch light and the camera on the stairs. When I went back and watched it, it said, "Get out." It's plain as day.
Wow.
We had investigators using spirit box, and those work pretty good there.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't believe in the Alps, but we have people that use necrophonics. It seems like you get.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on the fence with that, but then after you sit there and listen to it, and it says Ian, and it says, it starts repeating stuff that I know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Sherman. I'm about that stuff too.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the fence. I don't that way I can't see it.
I do get to see a lot of different equipment, and I can sit down and tell you what I think works and what don't.
Yeah.
And some of the more expensive stuff does less than just like I said.
Yeah. That's what I would think. The older spot, I think all the crazy gadgets we're going to bring are probably not going to be worth anything, really.
Estes method works really good. If you get in Henrietta's closet,
I bet.
I don't go in.
In her closet, people have done Estes in there.
Oh yes, they had to pull people out before.
Wow. Brave souls.
Yeah. It's a lot of people's we had investigators done over 300 houses, and he said something grabbed him by the waist and pushed him out of the door there. He said he's never had that.
Rich, they like to touch Rich, so I think he's doing that. Yep.
I'm not scared, man. Send me right in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna do the You're gonna be tangoing with something. Do a little dance.
Oh, hey man.
Grab you by the hips.
Yeah, boy.
A producer was there 3 weeks ago, and he come in. He had a long ponytail. I said, "Ooh, they're gonna like you."
Oh.
He said, "Now after a while, he hollered, somebody pulled my hair."
Yeah. He's got a horse tail on. They're gonna grab that.
We did. I did get verification that Thomas did fall.
Oh wow! He was 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he fell from the stairs go up and then they turn left and then they turn again and there's a landing and he had crawled over that rail and fell down onto the stairs at the bottom.
Man.
I got that.
That's a shame.
Family member said his grandpa told him about it.
That's a shame. Yeah.
But it's a strange house.
So you have? I'm sure you got spirits of everybody who's lived there or whatever. Slaves. Has anybody mentioned, any run-ins with slaves? Because I don't know if you have any other like small buildings on the grounds or whatever. Because I know, back then they would build a little sheds or whatever for their slaves to live in. But do you get any of them, that stayed on the property and
Outside, it seems to be more.
outside? Yeah, outside.
But
So
they
even
were
outside's a good spot to,
yeah, I've been
investigate
told
too.
outside's worse than inside, but I haven't seen it. But
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, when they done the dead files there, as soon as she pulled in the driveway, she said she saw over 100 spirits in the yard.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Jeez.
I said, I don't doubt it. We've had a little girl, the spirit upstairs. She likes to play. We've got a lady in a blue dress. My 3-year-old granddaughter was talking to her. So she's nice. She's in a blue dress with black hair. And the neighbor said she sees a woman in a blue dress on the porch sometimes.
Oh, well,
Interesting.
just having some tea, some iced tea.
Yeah.
Sweet tea. Having some sweet tea. The best kind.
I tell everybody I get to go something more than anybody. So it's cameras only. They're motion activated. Every morning I get up and make coffee and watch the cameras from the night before and see what's going on.
Jeez.
Yeah. That would be something that I would do. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Having coffee, just watching it. Yeah.
You definitely got to do what you did. Put some cameras up.
Yeah.
That way, you don't have to be there 24/7. And if something happens, you probably going to get it.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've caught on those cameras?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
We've got it's not those cameras. When I first bought the house, I had green cameras. And those, it looks like a little girl or a boy standing at the top of the stairs. It just disappears.
Oh, wow.
And then we had investigators. I got some friends in them. They've investigated since I bought it. And they put in deer cameras and they caught a figure going up the stairs.
Wow.
Looks like a man in some type of hat or something. I'm not sure.
Maybe it's you.
Is that from the front door? Front door going up?
They
Like
put
the
them
stairwells
facing the front door, and they caught them on the stair landing there.
Wow.
They had set some motion lights out, and those deer cameras take 3 pictures, one every second when it's activated.
Yep.
And the first one, there's the light. You can see the light on, but the second one, you catch him. It's a blur going up the stairs.
That's awesome.
Oh,
But they seem to have figured the equipment out now. They can know how to avoid it or.
well, that's the thing. Do you think they can figure that out? I think they most certainly can. Absolutely.
As a society, we figured it out. So if they see it enough, I think they could.
Yeah.
I definitely know they can interfere with them because they said we had some investigators and they said run through the thing. We got some great evidence upstairs in the vaulted room, and the camera was on. They were talking, then it skipped ahead, and they said that's the best thing we ever caught in our lives. And they walked out. I said it just skipped that entire time they were in there. 30 minutes.
Oh man.
But they
That's
did-
frustrating when you think you have something and that footage is gone. It's
Yeah.
still cool in a way though, because you're like, oh, well, something happened, but it sucks because it's gone. But
Yeah.
we know something happened, and then that happened. So that happened probably because of what happened. But
They'll turn your cameras off though. Investigators, you'll be sitting there and hear their camera get turned off, have fresh battery.
Oh my God.
You know how some of them beep when you turn it off?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or that, or they put a brand new battery and it'll suck all the juice out of it in just a few minutes.
I think a few of us have dealt with that recently.
Yeah, just recently. Yeah.
Just recently. Maybe all three of us dealt with something just recently.
Yeah.
We got a lot of EVPs. My cameras catch up a lot of EVPs. We got one like say, hey. He constantly telling everybody, hey. We had a debunker come in and they just kept telling him every time he'd walk by one room and say, hey. You don't hear it. We do hear voices. I've heard a little girl say, help me upstairs.
Oof. Really?
Right outside of Henry. Henrietta's closet is probably the worst room in the house. More people, I've had people say they won't go back in the confined spaces since going in there.
Let's go in there. Yeah.
We're putting Rich there.
Yeah.
Oh, Henrietta, I'm coming to say hi.
We've got some growling at people too. I believe that's Ian now. He likes to growl. If he gets irritated, he will growl at you.
No.
It's usually after he's done told you to leave several times, he starts that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not listening.
No.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
You're in their space.
Like I'm going back to my room. I'll see you later. They come in there and keep you up all night.
Nettie's room has like a 10-foot tall shadow figure that likes to move around in there.
Oh wow!
He just grabbed people when they're sleeping. One lady had her hand hanging over the bed and it grabbed her hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That I can't do it when I'm sleeping. Don't mess with me.
Swinging.
Slams the door on people.
Oh yeah. When I'm sleeping, when I'm awake, do whatever. If I'm sleeping, don't mess with me. We're gonna be tussling in there. be fighting the ghost. I'm gonna lose, but we're gonna be fighting.
Yeah. There's not gonna be a fight, buddy. There's gonna be no fight.
Yeah. Doing one of these knees and elbows.
The chandelier in the stairwell. It's rare. I've seen it twice start swinging. It's something very rare.
Man.
That's usually when it's irritated.
This place is pretty active.
When it wants to be. If they don't want to talk
to
you.
Yeah, they won't talk. Yeah.
It's all according to who you're dealing with, too.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like we have, every time you go in there, you get different names.
Yeah.
So do you think there's a portal in the house?
We believe it's on the stairs because that seems to be where most of the action is. And when we were redoing it right there on the stairs, there was a wall there that was halfway done. And when we tore it open, it had a Ouija board in the wall.
Really?
Wow. It is strange. And they
That's
say there's no room on the wall there, but I haven't opened it up. Somebody must have covered it up.
Did the board have any extra markings on it other than, what the game comes with? Did it have any extra markings?
It was just regular. Oh, regular? It was an old one. Somebody took it off. I don't know what happened to it.
Uh-oh. Why the spirits are restless? They want their board back.
I mean, it could be. I mean, way back when the entire country was playing with this stuff. Could be somebody was just hiding it, because the family is like, nope.
Yeah.
Because there was a time, if you lived in America, maybe even England, like that was the thing to do, is talk to spirits, the boards, pendulums, all that stuff. It's like, and I'm talking about sophisticated people. This was America. This is one of the things to do. So I wonder if somebody hit it once it turned into not the thing to do.
I don't know what was going on.
But that's pretty. That's wild. You open up a wall and see that, you're going to be like, huh.
Yeah, you never know in this house. It's got 7 attics in it, so you got plenty of places to go.
7 attics? Holy crap.
Yeah. Every one of them, when I got it, had the little medals in it. They had a priest in there to bless the house.
Wow.
They had a medicine man come in.
Wow.
I know.
Are they all separate attics, or is it like
separate?
Separate. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. One of them you can't even get to. We had to. You have to go in the upstairs bathroom and take the wall out to get to it. That's where we found a lot of old pictures and a lot of old items that I've got. I got those in a display case. But the whole house is full of old pictures. But I found out from the family that their aunt collected antique photos.
Mm.
Wow. Rich, you would have a nightmare trying to put stuff up in there. 7 different attics.
Yeah, I'm saying I couldn't put a wire through there and it wouldn't work.
Yeah, you would have a nightmare trying to set up your.
Wireless it is, buddy. Wireless it is.
Yep. Yeah.
Two of them you can't even get into unless you take the wall down.
Oh man,
That's wild.
Others have a
pretty
little
cool.
door.
I mean, how did
Is it?
that bonkers
I
me
was-
though? Like, how do you know what I mean? Like the architecture back then, like, hey, let's
Yeah,
have this separate.
it's wild.
That's the way the
I'll be right back, fellas. Right back.
Oh,
the dormers separate all the attics is what it is on the front.
okay.
Yeah.
When you go in a dormer, there's a door on either side that has access to the attics.
Yeah, so you can walk right into it.
Yeah, you have to. I really don't go in there because it's no floors or anything,
Yeah,
but it's
Need
more
more.
just for access.
yeah. If you got to do work on it or something like that.
Yeah, it gets hot up in there too. There's a lot of activity in the house.
Yeah.
So
Some days it takes me an hour to go through video. Next morning, it may be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
depends on the day and what spirit's active, right?
The cameras have a lag, so once they're triggered, it's like a second before it starts recording. So whatever's setting them off is usually gone.
That's good. Yeah, usually going. Yeah.
I call him Speedy. He's a shadow figure, and he'll shoot through there so fast.
It's darting. Yeah.
I said, I do catch him. I have caught him a couple of times, but it's rare.
Yeah.
He is very fast.
And all the is and it's any pretty much all day long, right? It's not like any specific times, like nighttime or whatever.
Whenever they want to.
Whenever they do it, yeah.
I got the house, all the windows blacked out, so it's dark in there constantly.
It is dark. Yeah.
Perfect.
But they just do what they want to.
Yeah.
Like I say, I sit down there and just listen sometimes. I heard 2 knocks the other day. Just didn't say anything. I just heard 2 knocks.
Yeah.
I heard another knock, and I asked my wife, "Did you hear that?" She said, "No." And I know she did. Yeah, what the hell?
In denial.
Yeah. We've had people spend the night together on an app.
Oh man.
Sherman, I don't know if anybody asked you where I was going because you had mentioned the 7 different attics. Before then, you had mentioned a wall came down and you guys pulled the Ouija board out. Has anybody at any point tore down any of those walls in those different attics that you can't get to? Or if not, do you know if there's objects up there from the past
We've been
that
in
may be helping with the energy there?
maybe so. Like I said, we've been in them. There's a lot of old bottles, and I learned that from one of them's uncle collected bottles, antique bottles. Like I said, there's old photos. I found boxes and boxes of them in that attic that was sealed off.
Mm-hmm.
I put them in frames and got them in the house. I was hoping the family came down. A lot of the family members came and stayed, and I was hoping they knew who it was. But he explained to me. He said his aunt collected photos, antique pictures. So that explained why nobody knew who it was.
Mm-hmm.
One of them got crooked in the frame. I took it out. It was dated 1872 on the back. And
Wow. Wow.
I love to know who they are. There are some old photos. There's a Navy veteran from World War I. There's an old photo of him in there. Just a lot of old stuff.
I love that, that's the other part I love about doing this stuff too, man. It's just the history about, all everything,
Definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of those old places got so much history in it,
Yeah, Nettie, she had a bad time there. Like I said, her husband died in 1899. Her 3-year-old fell in 1901 and died. Her daughter died in 22. Her second husband died in 25.
Damn, man.
It was just
All in that
life.
house?
yeah, everybody. They had the funerals right there in the living room. There was no funeral home around there.
Wow.
Wow.
They removed the table out of the dining room.
A lot of places did that back then too. Yeah.
there was nowhere else to do it around.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to do it. You had your local, sometimes like especially small places like your local doctors. Sometimes your house, depending on what happened to you, that was the ER. They'd come over and take care of you.
They helped as best they could.
Yeah.
That's how Dr. Fairbanks learned to be a dentist. His stepfather was a dentist, and you didn't have to have a license. I was reading a book. He said he had wrote in a book, said he was 15. His stepfather was out of town. People come needing a tooth pulled. He'd just pull it out for him. He said,
Holy
15
moly.
years old.
That's wild.
I'm glad I wasn't alive then, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah. The dentist is roughing out today. It's not rough enough, I should say. I don't. Yeah.
Listen, if somebody's pulling my teeth out with none of that, I'm haunting the place too when I'm going. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm leaving a little bit of essence there when I leave that place.
Sure. One tooth at a time.
Yep.
It's not a bad house. It's not. My wife don't like it. I wouldn't stay extended time. It seemed like I don't know about affecting people, but it seemed like it does. It's like I said, Henrietta's closet seems to have an effect on people. It's I've had psychics come in and know nothing about the house, and they look straight at that door and say something's not right there.
Yeah.
We're redoing the house and I had to pull up some floorboard. I found pages from a Bible that had been cut out. The Bible, 1862 was when the Bible was printed.
Wow.
And somebody had sat there and cut those pages with a knife and stuffed them down through that crack in the floor.
Wow.
So
what do people experience in that closet?
They've been touched and grabbed. Women, it's not quite as bad on women. They likes to rub their hair. And one lady said it felt like a girl sitting on the lap of a kid.
Huh.
Men is usually a different story. They like to sometimes they allow it and sometimes they don't. It's all like I said, it's all on who you're dealing with in that house. They come and go, and you don't know who you're going to talk with or anything. We have had them. We were interacting with two women one night on there, and they told us straight up, said he's coming. And then another while, one of them whispered, said he's here, and that was the last. They didn't talk anymore. And the next thing come out of the spirit box was not really nice word.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
You could hear the difference in the voice too. It was just
yeah. So the mood changed immediately, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of equipment been used here, and some of it I don't think worked. I actually know a lot of the names, and they're spitting out names. It's not just random. But they always, whatever room you're in, they're going to be acting up in the other room. I've learned that. They like you put a REM pod out, it's going to go off in the other room. And then when you go over there, they're doing it when you just left. They like to play
they're moving, playing a game.
A lot of voices and EVPs. If you listen, sometimes you hear audible voices, but it's rare. It's usually knocks.
Knocks.
Yeah.
Has anybody tried to knock and then they'll knock back? Because then we all try that, like, hey, I'm going to do this many knocks. Will it interact with you that way? Has anybody said?
Yeah, we had when I first got the house. My friends come up there and we got upstairs in Henrietta's room. He said, if you're here, can you knock like this? He knocked twice in the wall right there, the same exactly. Boop, boop, right back at him.
Nice.
Last time he was there, it told him we like to be left alone. And so he said, okay, I'm leaving. I think there'd been too many people in during October. We were having people just constantly in and out, and I think it just had enough of it.
Yeah.
But it interacts with different people different ways. Some people get stuff and some people don't.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes too, You're not going to get everything every time, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just got the underneath stairs opened up, and that's something new because it had been stuffed full of old furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really nice in there. It's different. I know Deadfile, she wouldn't even go in that closet. She said she wasn't going in there. I've had another psychic tell me not to go in there.
Wow.
So I don't know about Louisiana as far as structures. Do you guys have basements or no?
No, no. There's one house in the area that has basement, but it's up in the hills.
Yeah. Yeah, because you guys are so low, probably not a good idea, right?
Yeah, you dig a hole out here, it's gonna fill full of
Yeah.
water.
It's gonna fill, yeah.
They're in the
The
swamp.
water table's so low,
Yeah.
but it's not. Like I said, there's one up in the hills I'd love to go in. It's an old plantation. It's got the big walk through cellar. But it's not open to the public.
It's a lot of history down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much in that area. That, like I said, there was only a high spot around there, so that's basically where they had to come to. That house
Yeah.
belonged to Jim Bowie's uncle.
Huh.
You know, it's been there since 1824.
Jeez.
There's some old ones around.
Those are very old home.
That's wild.
Yeah. I'm ready, man.
So what-
Sign me up.
So where exactly is it located in Louisiana? Like, I guess as a reference, you got, of course, New Orleans, with Slidell and all that stuff. Where exactly? I guess based off of that, is it? It's like
Sure.
central Louisiana, north, east, west.
We're 3 hours north of, kind of northwest of New Orleans.
Okay, northwest. Okay,
We're only 30 miles from Natchez, Mississippi.
okay.
Other than that, there's nothing else around.
Yeah, this is sticks, brother.
Yeah. It's Mississippi Delta. That's what it is. It just runs, you know.
Yeah.
It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah. It's kind of kept the neighborhood. You know, everybody knows everybody. It's really nice here.
Yeah.
Most people either want to live there or they don't.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, I love to go sit on the front porch and swing because it's quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
U.S. highway out there, and at night it just goes silent. It's rarely any traffic. It's just weird for a big highway like that.
Wow.
Nobody wants to come through there at night, I guess.
Definitely don't look at the house.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it. They just don't want to come in there.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, if I was living there right down the road from that place, I'd be in there.
Yeah.
Sherman, I'm coming over, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends love to go. They stayed an hour last time. Like I said, I told him to get out, so he left.
Yeah. Right in the middle of the night. Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
and it's weird. Sometimes they just shut down about 11:30. It starts telling you to stop, get out, leave. And it'll shut the whole house down. Nothing will happen after that. And if you keep on, seems around 3 o'clock at night, the cameras start acting crazy, and it's weird. I've had to
Wow.
they'll turn on them off, and just lights will come on by themselves. Everybody says that's just faulty wiring, but I rewired the whole house, so I know it's not faulty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to
Spirit's
rebuild.
trying to sleep. They're like, get out. We told you hours ago.
Yeah.
We're tired.
Well,
I
I mean,
love the house.
yeah, if they're human spirits, man, you know, hey, who's to say they're not? You never know.
Yeah. We just don't know.
That's why we always ask the question, do you get tired where you're at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Actually, that's funny. I was watching video from Waldo's today, and you actually asked that question.
I did?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I watch videos all the time. Everybody says, there goes an orb. I tell them, that's dust. And they get mad at me. I watch them all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Dust.
biggest-
Yeah.
biggest
If I
debate.
put something on, it has to really jump out at me because I put
Yeah,
one on,
that's good.
I think 2 days ago that come in. It come from the dining room into the kitchen, and then it turned, kind of sat there and blinked, and then it went back the way it came. I said, "That's not dust."
No,
Oh,
that's
hold on. It like came from another room around.
It
And
came
it
through
turned.
the entrance and went over by the kitchen table, and it kind of
Yeah.
rose up a little bit, and then it turned and went back the way it came.
Huh.
And I've also had similar orb. It came into the kitchen, and it's like it just sat down at the table. It just went down the chair and just stopped.
All right. Have a seat, waiting for dinner.
Yeah. But I lean more towards dust.
That would make me think.
It has to
That
really
would
be
make me
something
think.
different.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of it is dust. A lot of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. There's so many people, they see something and automatically, and that's why nobody believes any of it. But when you have something do something particular,
Yeah. Like I said, I watch these videos.
probably not dust.
I watch them every day, and I can spot dust in the heartbeat. It's got a different
Yeah.
pattern to it. We did have some investigators. They'd put a ball in there, and the ball started rolling. The floor is not quite straight. We tried. I've spent hundreds, and I don't know what, trying to get that floor straight. It won't stay. But the ball started rolling. It looks like a small orb come down and hit the ball. When it did, it changed direction and accelerated.
Huh.
Oh,
That was strange.
that's interesting.
Cool.
That's interesting. Yep, that makes you pay attention.
Yeah.
Like I said, that wasn't dust.
You're doing it the right way. You're like looking at stuff, analyzing it. The shame is that there's so many people that believe every little thing's a ghost.
Oh yeah.
And you look, like you said, you know what dust is. It looks like dust in a camera,
Yeah.
in a light. Like you know what it is, but there's folks who just can't grasp that concept. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. No, it's not, brother. It's not.
We had the
Now
ghost.
you see this one here. You see this one here. You see how crazy this one looks, and this that. Yeah, that might be something. We're going to concentrate on that, not from you opening the door and sitting down and then the dust flies everywhere.
I had one lady was shooting videos with her phone, and she plopped down the chair, a big reclining chair.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the orbs!
It's funny. It happens all the time. Happens all the time.
I could probably go on my cameras now and pick up 20 different things. And I'm gonna tell you, 99% of them are dust.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
I've watched so much video in the last couple of weeks, and I could give some of it to somebody, and they'd be like, "Those are orbs. Those are orbs." I'm like, "Bro, I just walked in the room. I stared it up. It's not orbs.
Yeah.
It's not orbs. Oh, the fan's running or the AC's on. It's not orbs. Like, figure it out. Look at your surroundings.
Yeah.
It's good to meet other people that actually pay attention.
Yeah, I'm more skeptical of it.
Yeah, I'm very skeptical of it. But like, if you explain something to me that's like not what you hear out there, it makes me interested because I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I put
Shouldn't act like that.
It sounded like a cabinet door slamming in the kitchen. And most people, oh, that's shutters. I said, the house don't have shutters. But we've heard it during investigations. It's done it before. And then I had an older lady tell me her grandmother used to cook there. And so they would slam the cabinet doors. And so she'd just say, all right, Miss Nettie, this is my kitchen now. One of the last owners said it was slamming the cabinet doors. And he bought it, he stayed 2 weeks in the house, and then he moved into a camper in the yard. And then he sold it.
Huh.
He said it's just too much for him.
That's some real poltergeist activity right there.
Yeah, it's rare, but it does happen.
Yeah, I mean, we got to be careful with the poltergeist word because when do poltergeists actually start? You know, when do they come around?
Yeah.
Probably not a poltergeist, but you got to be careful throwing that out because definition of a poltergeist.
Yeah, we've had different.
Just for the folks that are going to see this, we're going to call ourselves out here.
We did have that piece of pipe got thrown at somebody, and it's usually when they get irritated, though.
Piece of pipe. Ooh.
Yeah. That's when we're remodeling the house.
Imagine pissing ferret off that bad.
Yeah.
So what happens if we're like sleeping there and the ghost says get out? We gotta get up out of the bed and leave.
No, they
Yeah,
don't bother.
next morning.
It's kind of like they want to be just leave me alone, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm not bothering you.
Yeah.
Like it's at 11. I'll do that then. I'm trying to sleep now.
Put the blankets over your head.
Yep.
Yep.
I can't
If
say
it works,
that.
Once these eyes shut, that's it.
Okay,
You're not gonna get me to leave. You're not gonna get me to leave. You're gonna drag me out.
Oh,
In
hey.
Eddie's room, I might grab your arm or something.
Yeah, you're gonna drag me out. Now, if it happens before, we can have a conversation.
If that
I might
happens,
need to leave.
I definitely want to see the film on that one, buddy. That's it.
Me too.
The stairwell is really active in the house too. We've seen you can stand there. You just when you walk in the house, sometimes you get a feeling something's watching you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like he's upstairs. He can't come downstairs. He just likes to get there and look at you.
Just staring at you. Yeah.
Upstairs and downstairs seems to be two completely different areas. We've got a trickster downstairs, but upstairs is really where it's worse. I don't know what goes on up there, but something.
Is it heavy? Like darker?
A heavy feeling. Likes to mess with people. That's where Henrietta's closet, and there's another closet up there. When I bought it, had a mattress up against it with a dresser pushed against it to hold because the doors won't stay closed. I've got a lot of video of those doors, but I can go close those doors and nobody's there. They stay closed, but as soon as somebody gets downstairs in the house, it starts opening the door.
Like it's coming out to see who's in the house.
Yeah. And we've tried. I've beat on the wall. I've jumped up and down, and you can't get them to do it by itself. But then as soon as you leave, we left the other day, and it within 30 minutes the door come open.
Wow.
And they text me, said, "How do you cure that?" I said, "Just leave them open."
Yeah.
They'll quit doing it then.
Maybe they'll start closing them.
Yeah.
Zip tying them shut.
Yeah. We've had a lot going on there, though. It was had a few
Seems like it.
yeah.
Seems like a lot of activity there, man. That's great.
Yeah.
I definitely want to visit. Absolutely.
Yes. Like I told you earlier, I'm going to be in touch for sure.
Yeah. I like the house. I love it. My wife don't, but I do.
Yeah.
I can go in there and sit sometimes.
I don't blame you. I'd be the same way, man. Absolutely.
I'm going to tell my wife, I'm like, hey, we're going to New Orleans, and I'm going to show up there. She's been in New Orleans. She's going to be pissed.
Tell her you got a nice Airbnb for her, man.
Yeah. As soon as I tell her anything, she's like, no, I know what you're doing. Go get away from me.
We're going to do a couples retreat.
Yeah. I don't have to worry about her coming to any of my investigations because she's not going to do it.
Yeah. So my wife is. She don't like it. She does not like it at all.
Yeah, that's mine. She's like, nope, no, sir.
She'll stay out on the couch down there, and that's it.
I always get that. You better not bring anything back. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah. We had an investigator in there that was channeling voices. And it said something. My wife said, "We need to go." She was ready to go. She was doing. That's freaky. She was talking in different voices and stuff, and that freaked my wife out. She said, I can't handle this. We got to go."
Wow.
But that's
so you said the stairs are the most active part of the house, right?
that closet's pretty active. That's where the most of them. Yeah. And that front dormer, the middle dormer, she used to sit there and look out the windows, and people still see every now and then. I had a video a few weeks ago that somebody said, somebody turned the light on that dormer. I put the video on, it lit up. They said, that's just somebody turning the light on. I said, well, it'd be nice if it had a light.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to turn the light on when there's not one in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a little seat in there. Henrietta's closet is probably 10 feet long and maybe 3 feet wide. It's got a mirror on one end. and then an old piano bench on the other. A lot of people they get their hair pulled, they get touched. A lot of them just get bad feelings. It tells them to pull them out. I've had a lot of them. They'd have to pull them out of there because of what was going on.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's people sitting there and nothing happens.
Just nothing. Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll take one for the team, guys.
Are you guys near any like creeks or rivers or anything like that?
Yeah, the Tensile River runs through there. That's down. It's not far from it. That's the low land around it.
Yeah.
It runs into the Mississippi and all that. And they used to back up before they built the levees and stuff down there.
Okay. Yeah, because they say running water, man, sometimes facilitates, activity as well, and supplies energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got the only waterfall in the state of Louisiana in Sicily Island.
Huh.
That is weird. It's up in the hills. There's hills there. Most people think Louisiana is just swamps and bottoms, but there are hills there.
Yeah, this place, man, it seems like very, very interesting. Very, like you said, very active when it wants to be.
Yes, people, if you're watching and listening, go.
Yes, go support Sherman and hit up that Haunted Fairbanks House. I'm going. I'm definitely going to be there. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Sounds like an awesome spot. And just the history alone. Just go through for the history. I mean, it's our history. It's our American history, so a lot has happened there, man.
I think Cody would love this place, Rich.
Yeah, Cody's going to love it. Absolutely.
Upstairs was sealed by a priest. They sealed all the doors, and he put crosses on all the glass over all the door facings.
Are the crosses still there?
Yeah, tell us more
No,
about
they got cleaned off by accident. My daughter was there, and she wanted to work. I told her, go upstairs and clean the windows, and she got
everything.
Every door upstairs and every little piece of glass.
Oh, man.
Had a cross on it. She cleaned all of it. She come down and said, you got a little razor blade? I got all them crosses over there. I said, no, you ain't supposed to take those off.
She just freed the demons, man. Freed the demons.
While she was doing it, she went back up and she heard something say her name, and she's been back once in 2 years, just one time.
Man.
Wow.
Tried to tell her.
Well, I'm surprised she didn't hear thank you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Henrietta's closet used to be sealed up too. They had
really?
it shut and sealed. It had crosses around it.
Wow.
I still find stuff. I just, like I said, I just cleaned out under the stairwell of that room, and I'll sit down in there the other day. There's no light in there, and I turned my phone on, and over the door frame, it's got 2 crosses, and then it's got 1 Peter 5:8 scripture on top of the door frame. And that is, if you look it up, that's a strange scripture. It's kind of
Wow.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah. 1 Peter 5:8. It's about the devil.
Wow.
I believe the priest put that on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is why I'm like poltergeist. I don't think these are tricksters ghosts. Like just what you've been explaining, it's something different. You got your spirits there, your human spirits, and then maybe something else there.
Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour.
Yeah.
That's a very intense scripture.
Yeah. I know.
And it was being used. It was being used to seal stuff in that house.
Yeah.
So somebody believed that it was something, right or wrong. They believe something. Yeah, and then the Ouija board or something conjured. I think there's human spirits and maybe something else in there. Who knows?
Yeah. All the attics had the little metals in it. I thought they were protection metals, but they said that was something to lock in, keeps it locked in.
Yeah. The Saints. It had the Saints on it and all that stuff, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody told me what it was. I've forgotten. I can't. I'm getting old. I forget stuff.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Terry does too.
That's
Jerry,
still
what?
Exactly. See? Proves my point.
It gets nasty sometimes. It calls people some nasty names.
Mhm.
I can't even put those videos on YouTube or Facebook because of it. Because it's very obvious what he's calling you, and it's not. They don't say that on the radio in the spirit box, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not allowed to, man. The FCC
Really?
won't let you do that, man.
Yeah, right.
That's how you know it's real.
Yeah.
Rich is known for getting called nasty names by spirits.
Oh, I know, man.
Yeah.
And I never give them a reason to do that either, man. I'm the nicest freaking investigator there is out there, just about.
I guarantee, even though the history of the house, Rich will be called more bad things than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guaranteed. He gets hit. He'll be friendly with me, and they'll hate him.
I know, man. It's like, look, I know all about you, man. Tell me.
We had a lady come in. We were having to go just kind of like a tour, and we had a little mini ghost hunt. And it straight up, the spirit box spit out her name, and then it called her the B word. And she said, "I'm leaving."
That's funny. That's funny. In May Stringer, we have a house here in Florida, and we heard it clear as day say that to one of the women investigators, called her the B word.
Yeah. My wife and her friend was loud and talking, and it's my camera in the stairwell. It says, "Shut up." It's just, it was plain as day too.
Wow. Yeah, I think she slammed the door twice to the bathroom. She didn't know it would slam it. She let it go, and after the second time, that's when it said it. Clear as day. It's like, whoa.
It's pretty obvious when he shows up because he starts stuff like that, you know.
He's a very aggressive spirit, I take it.
Yeah.
And he seems to be more, I call him the watcher on the stairs. It's a shadow figure, and he whispers. But he just seems to watch, especially if the house goes quiet. You start getting any activity. If you just start watching a shadow, you can see shadow figures. It's like they just want to look at you, you know, watch. They don't want to. That's a completely different one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody that's lived there said he stands in the corner in Nettie's room, and when you notice him, he'll go up the wall up through to the second story.
Oh
yeah, it's Rich's birthday. One of these days in the last 4 or 5 days.
My birthday.
I don't think you actually. I don't think you actually told us the actual day.
It's the 23rd, man.
Okay.
Yeah, 23rd.
He's been celebrating for a while.
My birthday month, man. That's it.
Yeah, that's what my wife says. My wife says it's her birthday month.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I forget mine until people tell me.
Yeah. Like, huh? That's just another man. You know, honestly, it's just another day.
Yeah, we're open.
Big five.
That's probably the coldest house in Louisiana during the summer. That bottom downstairs.
Oh, really?
Cold. Upstairs is hot. I don't understand it.
In the summer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice and cool. That's a good thing.
Come down there. That's what everybody says, because it's got AC and heat in every room, and it gets good and cold in that house, especially downstairs.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. A lot of people want to come to Louisiana in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta book a day, man. We gotta book some time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be in touch for sure.
Okay. Like I say, get the whole house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
5 to 10 the next morning. You can just do what you want to.
Oh wow.
I tell people just don't tear up anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So 5 p.m. till 10 a.m. is the time, right?
Yeah.
And you can do that any day it's available when you go on your website. So before we go, we're coming up on time. Tell people where they can find you, like all the platforms, website or whatever. That way, folks who see this will know where to go.
Okay. We're on Facebook, Haunted Fairbanks House. I have to do that because our Fairbanks House in Maine is we're the Haunted Fairbanks House.
You're the cool
On
Fairbanks
TikTok. I put a good bit on TikTok.
Okay.
And then my website is www.hauntedfairbankshouse.com. That's a booking website. It's got all the information. Like I say, you get the entire house. It's yours.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
person. Like I say,
I wouldn't want anybody else there. So
No.
you get the whole house.
About every month or two we have an event, but that's the only time that when it's more than one person staying.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of groups coming in. Yeah, people stay 2 or 3 days sometimes and just hunt.
I'm on a podcast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like I said, they were filming there. They stayed 4 days, so they got quite a bit.
Wow.
I'm sure Ian was sick of them by the first hour.
Like I said, it pulled the producer's hair within 10 minutes. I said that ponytail. I said, they're going to like you. And that was funny. It got him.
Yeah. That's cool, though, man.
They stayed after him the whole time he was there. I don't understand. They just seemed like he picked out certain people.
He should have put up the man bun.
Oh,
And
man.
the lady had her hair grabbed. I mean, they just grabbed the top of her head and pulled in. It was pretty violent.
Wow.
That's when he had already started telling everybody to leave and get out.
Mm-hmm.
He starts giving hints.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Well, Sherman. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rich.
I said, yeah, the Haunted Fairbanks House, man. We're gonna be doing a visit there for sure coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Sherman,
Definitely.
if you'll have us. And,
Definitely.
Keep an eye out. They filmed that video. We should be on. I'm going to put it on Facebook if it comes out when, so everybody will know.
okay.
Do you have a YouTube page, or do you put all your videos on Facebook?
I have a YouTube, but I don't work it much. I need to get back on it.
Okay. So we go to Facebook. That's where we're going to find most of your videos, photos, and stuff.
Yeah, my wife works that page, and she works hard.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
too busy working.
Awesome.
And they also have a TikTok, don't forget.
Yep. And they have TikTok. I'm gonna have to look you up on TikTok because we're on TikTok also. We have our page on there, so
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to get over there and follow you.
Yeah, I've shared some of the investigators done videos there, and you can see some stuff that's happened.
You definitely check
Nice.
that out after the show.
Yeah,
There is
definitely.
There's some videos on YouTube that's been put out by other people.
Okay.
There.
Right on.
There's one real good. It's called "The History and Haunting of the Fairbanks House." That's a really good video that was put out by someone else. It
Okay.
covers a lot of the history of the house.
I think I saw
Nice.
that today. I think I watched that today. That was a good one. Yeah. I forgot who it was.
Enigmatic Explorer.
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah.
She done a good job on it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Nice.
They got a lot of activity there too. My regular ghost hunters, GNS Paranormal, they get more than anybody because they just when he comes in the door, it starts in on him, calls him bad names. It's always got something to say to him.
That means they like him.
Not very much. They threw that piece of pipe at him.
Oh, that's the one they threw the pipe at? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was completely dark when they done it too. It was.
It just tossed it across the room.
Yeah, he was cleaning up, getting ready to go.
Faster.
How big a piece of pipe was it?
It was probably a 2-inch piece of conduit pipe that come down, fell right behind him.
Wow.
We were redoing the house at the time, and it was standing up in the corner over there, and there's no reason for it to fall. It'd been there for years.
Yeah.
But when he went in there and got his equipment. When he walked back through there, it come right down behind him.
Wow. That's awesome.
It kind of
They were saying
in the dark.
Yeah, they were saying get out.
When they're ready for you to go, you might as well leave them alone. Say, we'll let you know.
That's good.
But it's not too bad. Everybody, oh, I want to go in that house, something to get you. I said, they ain't going to get you. They're just going to let you know they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah, it's
stairs,
not malicious or anything like that. They just want to let you know, hey.
yeah, I mean, he can get that way. He does get a little bad sometimes. We had somebody irritating it pretty bad, calling it names, and it went to banging downstairs, and that was really. I've never heard it that loud banging like that there.
Must have really pissed them off.
And I've been told. They said when they filmed the Dead Files, it knocked all their equipment over upstairs. Nobody was in the house.
Wow.
But they'd been there 3 days, and she said they had gotten irritated, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't. Sometimes we get irritated with our guests that are staying with us for 3 days or more. You know.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
get out of my house. Gotta go.
and that's usually family.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Go home.
Well, imagine having strangers in your house that you never seen before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Nobody's even been in the house since the day after Halloween. It's been empty since then. It's kind of quieted down. My cameras are quieted down. I'm kind of letting it settle down a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really busy in October.
Yeah.
Kind of got November 1st. That's the night. It just told him we just want to be left alone. That's when. So he said, "Okay."
It was tired. They were tired. They were like, "Leave us alone."
Too much activity in there too.
Yeah. Well, Sherman, it was awesome. Great to have you on. I'm happy you came on to share this with us. Definitely going to be in touch when I get out there. I see you post anything. If you don't mind, I'm going to share it to get the word out. Get some people out there, and
Seems like they call me that crazy guy who bought the Fairbanks house.
Yeah.
You
know what? We're crazy with you, brother.
Absolutely.
My wife said, "What did you buy that for?" I said, "It was on the Dead File." She said, "That ain't no reason." I said, "It is too."
It is a good reason. It's a good reason.
That's a haunted house.
Yeah. I said, "It's haunted." She said, "Nobody wants to stay there." I said,
"It's a good reason."
Houses.
Now they do.
Yeah. Folks like us who want to stay there. So,
complete nut jobs.
But folks, this is about the end of the episode, and thank you, Sherman, for coming on and sharing this place with us. We'll have to have you on again, to update us on the going on there and stuff like that. And we will be reaching out. Definitely want to get out there and experience the Fairbanks house. Seems like an awesome place. A lot of history there, just to get out there and experience, the grounds and, put the foot to the earth and all that. So definitely we'll be in touch. And those of you who are going to see this, please support the Haunted Fairbanks house. If you get a chance, you're driving through or whatever, stop by and support Sherman and the Fairbanks. Thank you for coming on, brother.
All right, thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely. Cordell, you gonna just say it, or you're gonna try to say the whole spiel? And
I'm gonna try to I'm trying to get through the spiel. I got this. Stay spooky, guys. Thank you once again, Sherman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not doing the spiel. Sorry, bro.
There we go. Straight to the point. Wow. All right. Happy haunting, fam.
Happy. Yeah.